Okay, so here's my next section on this swaying ghost I've been working on. I've got him set up in the backyard, and I have to do it in portrait mode. And he actually measures 13 feet high. And I wanted to go through what I had to change compared to Johnny's ghost. So let me walk up here first. Again, like I showed before, I've got lines growing through here, through the eye bolt. They're going up to pulleys up there. To right there. And then they swing down, they just tie into the arms. So same kind of design that I've done before. But what happened here, as you're going to see, is so this thing is probably going to weigh in about 30 pounds. And so I found that there's no way, when I set it up with just one pull, it fell over. And so one thing I needed to do was right here. You can see I had to put a string to put a little tension on this pull because it bent so much. And I'm getting smarter, so right where this coupling is, and then right here, and then on the other side, it actually comes apart. So it stands and then they slip down. So what I ended up doing, I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. I put in a cross brace right there, 2 feet out. I took 1-inch pipe, went down, goes into some rebar right now, and it sways, and I was hoping, which it did work, that with the 3-point axis, it wouldn't fall over. And up at the top here, you're going to see that this is just, you'll see a lot of these everywhere. It's just the 1-inch T. I put 1/2-inch pipe instead of 3/4 through there because I wanted to make sure that it hinged really easily. And then as you come out, I just tied off the wrists right now. These are actually made up just like the woman that does the ghost from Harry Potter. It's just, I took hangers, wrapped it in duct tape, built it up with some foam, and then spray painted it. Those would be, and then I like I've said before, I really like this plastic mesh instead of the metal. It's flexible, it's light, and so that's just going to give the body some. I'm going to drape all the way down. These are going to be painted black so you won't see them. And I'm going to drape the material down all this way. So this guy's going to be, 13 feet tall. There's the face that I was telling you about. So I'm going to stop here and turn him on, and then you can see what it looks like. Okay, so here he is. Arms going up, back and forth. You can't see the lights in the face right now. But he sways, like I was hoping. I can't actually get back far enough. Maybe if I go to the side here, you'll see that he's actually swaying pretty good. I'm going to work on it so he sways a little bit more. I was afraid at the beginning that it's actually going to sway too much and actually fall over. But again, like I said, it's really quite stable with the 3 poles right here. Much more than I thought. And so there's easy ways for me to make it sway more. One thing I did, which you guys can probably figure out with it being 13 feet in the air, as I talked about the original video, I put a speaker in the head, and this is the sound effect that came with it. I was trying to figure out how am I going to turn it on once it's up in the air. So what I did was I cut one of the leads to the battery pack, and then I just fed down. I soldered a couple wires in here, and I just took some speaker wire, and I'm just going to have this hanging down here. And so what I do is I just have to connect it, see, to make the circuit work, or just break it apart so it stops. So that'll be really easy. So I just put it back together there, and then it works. So that's it. The next one will be with it all covered and stuff. And I think it'll be actually pretty cool. Like I said, this is the first one I've ever had that is this tall. And I'll anchor it to the ground a little bit, and I just don't think, other than even a huge wind or something, that there's anything that would really knock it over. So again, I think I ended up going a much different direction than Johnny's ghost. If it would have made it just completely light and just a head with fabric, I definitely could have gotten away with just one pole. But again, as you can see, those 2 front poles are 24 inches apart. I tied it back with a angle to the main pole, and so it's actually technically pivoting on 3 right there, and it's really stable. And I think, like I said, I'm going to actually get it moving a little bit more, but just definitely what I wanted. And hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, this is going to be, it's 13 feet tall, and it's actually really a simple design. One I've done many times before. You've got a wiper motor there that's moving it, and then I just attached it to another bar in the back, and that's just pulling. There's some lines that go through these little eye bolts, go up to the pulleys and lift the arms up and down. It's really simple. So hope you enjoy it, and I'll get this posted.